Is there anything I should be doing with my athletes to prepare them for this type of program before getting them established into the program?
Not really. We have athletes as young as 6 years old using the Vertimax. The quarter quick jump is the basic extra drill you do. You can do hundreds of drills on Vertimax, but we always promote the quarter quick jump, develops explosive leg power, which is, one of the most valuable commodities in sports. And it's a simple exercise to do. It's fairly safe. And the great thing about the vertical jump is that it's a simple exercise to put forth 100% effort when you're stable without worrying about bodily injury. Putting 100% effort on an Olympic lift, a power clean, or a clean and jerk, or something like that, there's a lot of technique involved that if you're not good at it, you can easily injure yourself. Quarter quick jump, in any type of device that can loads you at the waist, you're pretty safe. So the main thing I usually talk about with females is females have a tendency for their knees to cave inward when they squat. And coaches always have to look at that. When a female gets on Vertimax, you stand right in front of them. If their knees buckle inward, you stop them right then and there. You alert them to the fact that, hey, your knees got to stay positioned basically about underneath your shoulders, and you don't want them buckling inward when they squat. When both feet are on the ground and a girl does that, they're pretty safe. But what happens with all the ACL injuries and, volleyball, basketball that women suffer is that when they land on one leg and they don't have that other leg for stability and the knee buckles inward, when the knee bends, there's nothing to support the knee, and that's when you tear or pop an ACL. And so that's the main thing with Vertimax. If you're a female, you got to have proper jumping technique with where the knee position is when you jump. Other than that main primary exercise you do on Vertimax to develop explosive leg power is pretty safe for athletes down to about 6 years old.
Is there anything go ahead.
As you get older, in the 9, 10, 12 years old and up, you can start doing more aggressive exercises, loading the feet off platform, and do multi-point loading off platform. Basically, when the athletes, the rule of thumb is if you're doing a drill on Vertimax, either on or off platform, as long as the athlete can maintain a natural sport-specific motion and the athlete is controlling their limbs, and it's not the other way around where Vertimax is controlling their limbs, they're ready for that drill. And another key point about Vertimax is it's very hard to underload an athlete on Vertimax because velocity is key. You want to reach high velocities with light loads. I always tell athletes, don't make the mistake of thinking you have to pile up the resistance on Vertimax to get any gains, because if you put too much resistance on the athlete and you slow them down and hinder their acceleration, you defeat the purpose of the exercise.